With Trials of Osiris making a comeback into Destiny 2, you're going to want to be prepared, and today we're going to talk about how you're going to be able to do that. Asiva, this is LaserBolt, and welcome to today's video, guys. Today we're going to be talking about the best weapons for Trials of Osiris when it comes back. Now, we expect Trials of Osiris to come back very soon with the brand new season. And for those of you who are familiar with Trials, you know that whenever you play it, you're going to want to make sure you have the right weapon. Now, before we dive into the weapons, I have a question for you guys. What was your favorite weapon to use when Trials of Osiris was a thing in Destiny? Please let me know in the comment section down below. And as a friendly reminder, guys, we stream live on Twitch every single day. So stop by, hang out with us, have some fun. We always are about positive vibes and just having a good time. So definitely we'll see you guys over there. The link is down below in the description. Now, I know some of you guys might not be familiar with the term Trials of Osiris if you're new to Destiny and never got a chance to actually play it in Destiny 1. But for those of you who are familiar with it, you know it is by far one of the favorites and one of the best game modes that the game had to offer apart from the raid. It was actually such a fun mode that the whole weekend used to be centered around Trials. And I'm excited to actually hear that it's coming back because we used to do a lot of trial carries and it was actually pretty fun. But with Destiny 2 coming along the way, and with the large speculation and rumors that Trials of Osiris is making a return next season, now it's time for you guys to be prepared, so when Trials comes out, you guys could go flawless. Now, what we don't know if the actual name of Trials of Osiris is going to be the same, or if it's going to be a different game mode, but we do know that the same thing is going to be in play. And being prepared is always going to be number one thing. So today we're going to be talking about the weapons that you're going to want to make sure you have, and actually have a checklist to figure out if you have the weapons or if you should start farming for these particular guns. Now, this video in particular is not going to go over how to get each individual weapon. I will have a separate video talking about how to farm for each of these weapons because I do not want to stretch this video out. We're just going to go over a list for each individual category to give you guys a better assessment or give you guys kind of like a checklist to see if you guys already have all these weapons to fit your playstyle. Now, as you guys may already know, if you ever played Trials, there was a thing called a meta. Basically, the meta meant that you had to use certain weapons to pretty much outperform your teammates or stay in par with your teammates. And that's what we're going to go over today. We're going to start off with the Kinetic weapon slot. In the Kinetic weapon slot, we are going to be talking about a hand cannon that it pretty much dominates all PvP, and that is the spare rations. This is by far the best hand cannon in the game, so if you don't have a spare rations, now is the time to start farming for one and making sure that you get the one with the correct rolls. I will have a separate video going over which rolls you want to get for each individual weapon, so make sure you guys subscribe to the channel so you guys can stay up to date for when that goes live. Now, if you don't have the spares ration, there are other multiple options you could go with. Also fitting within the hand cannon category, we have the Last Word, which is actually an exotic weapon, and it's by far one of the best weapons almost throughout the whole Destiny, except for that time when it actually got nerfed, but still, it is a very potent weapon. The other weapon is the Ace of Spades, another very good hand cannon to use if you don't have the spare ration. And of course, the Thorn is still a really OP weapon in the current meta. Now, if hand cannons are not your thing, then you could definitely go with a sniper rifle running the Revoker, which you're able to actually put your sniper rifle in the Kinetic slot and then figure out exactly what you want to put within the energy slot. Those are by far the best weapons I feel that fit perfectly within the Kinetic slot. Now, if there's a weapon that I might have missed, please let me know in the comment section down below and why you think that weapon should be included in the Kinetic slot. Now, depending on what weapon you picked up in your Kinetic slot, your energy weapon is going to have to kind of coincide with that. And we're going to start off with the one that I think is like the top tier one, and that is the Mindbender's Ambition. This is a very powerful shotgun, and one that I highly recommend you guys definitely pick up if you haven't had a chance to pick up. If for some reason you don't have the Mindbender's Ambition, you could also go with the Lord of Wolves. The Lord of Wolves is actually a very good shotgun. And for me personally, I don't think it's better than the Ambition, but it's still a very potent weapon. If you didn't pick a sniper rifle in the Kinetic slot, you could always go with a sniper rifle in the energy slot and use the Beloved. Definitely for those of you who did play Destiny 1, this is as close as you will come to a sniper rifle that is part of the Destiny 1 meta. And it's actually a very potent sniper rifle. In addition to that, it's not that difficult to farm, so you should technically already have a Beloved sniper rifle. Now, if for some reason you're running a sniper in your kinetic slot and you want to run a hand cannon in your energy slot, you could always go with the Luna's Howl. Still a very good hand cannon, and it's something that's going to definitely pepper the enemies, so definitely consider running that if you already picked the sniper rifle in the kinetic slot. Now it's time for us to talk about the power weapons. So what weapon do you actually want to bring in here? Now there are multiple options you could go here. I'm just going to mention the ones that I feel are almost overwhelming the majority of the teams. And I'm going to start with the first one, which is the Truth Rocket Launcher. This is actually a very good rocket launcher. It's going to give you the advantage to have tracking on the enemies. So if anybody's running far away or you actually just need to land your shot, it's actually a pretty easy rocket launcher to use, and one that it's going to be very beneficial in Crucible. The next weapon I want to mention here is the Colony. Now, the Colony is a grenade launcher, and the cool thing about this grenade launcher is that it gives you easy kills. So you'll be able to just launch this, and pretty much the little spider ants are going to go and target the enemies. And it actually helps you clear out areas where people are camping, or just, figure out exactly where the enemies are. And the next weapon I want to recommend here, of course, guys, is the Slipper Simulant. I think it's a very powerful weapon, especially in the right hands. It's a linear fusion rifle, but it just automatically melts if you land your shots. Overall, in general, I think these are the best weapons to farm for trials. Like I said earlier, guys, if you feel that I missed a weapon or there's a particular weapon that I should mention here, please let me know in the comment section down below. Unfortunately, right now, hand cannons and pulse rifles are kind of the meta right now in Destiny, so that's why I didn't mention any assault rifles, fusion rifles. I believe these weapons will help you get that flawless victory, but just like I said, and let me reiterate, if there's a weapon you guys feel should make this list, please let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next video.